Good evening, and again, thank you for coming out tonight. That was our first selection called Instant Christmas Spirit. It went through about 15 tunes there in 2.5 minutes, so there were probably some that you recognized, and maybe a couple that you didn't recognize from different parts of the world. We're going to continue along. The next piece we're going to play is an old favorite. A lot of you probably grew up with this Christmas television special, A Charlie Brown Christmas. In that television special, there is a very famous song called Christmas Time is Here. And this is going to be our rendition, very nostalgic sound of Christmas, composed by Vince Guaraldi, who did a lot of the music for the Charlie Brown television specials back in the 1960s and 70s before his death. So this is our version of Christmas Time is Here, of Charlie Brown Christmas. So, next up, you might be looking on the program and going, Cedar Canyon Roundup. Well, that doesn't sound quite Christmassy. It's not. Okay? Every year we call this the winter concert because we decide to program one thing that is not Christmas related. And this is for the purposes of, as many of you know, a lot of what we do during the fall semester is marching band. But once marching band is over, we're ready to leave that behind. And we make different sounds we do in marching band than we do in concert band. So we kind of do something in the vein that we would do at the LMA District Festival next semester on our Christmas concert. And this is that piece. It is called Cedar Canyon Roundup. It does kind of harken back to old Western movies of the 1950s and 60s, so you'll hear sounds that are familiar, but it is an original piece. And it prominently features our trumpet section, these guys over here. Why we decided to feature them, I'm not sure. But they are playing it well, and this is Cedar Canyon Roundup. Give us just a moment. We are bringing out This next piece is entitled African Bell Carol, and it does need some explanation. As you can see, we are doing some non-traditional things up here with the percussion. African Bell Carol is a conglomeration of a style with a song. We all know the Carol of the Bells. Carol of the Bells, that song. Well, what Mr. Robert W. Smith did is he took that tune and he mixed it with African percussion. So we're going to feature our percussionists on this one. You'll see a couple of students playing some instruments we don't see in the everyday band. We have Tarzell here playing the bongos, Corbin Guggenberg playing the congas. Harper over here is playing a traditional African drum called a djembe. And then we got some shakers over there. Show them your shaker over there. That's what we call a beaded gourd. It's not actually a gourd, it's plastic, but traditionally it would have been a dried out gourd with some beads around it. And then filling in to add some sound, we got Riley on the low tom there and Catherine on another shaker. So featuring our percussionists on this. And oh, and I can't forget Ava in the back there. You're gonna hear her scare some small children with her timpani. That's what I told her to do, and so she'll do that. She has no problem doing that. But the other reason I wanted to play this piece is because Robert W. Smith, he's a big name in the band world. We've played a lot of his music in the past. You've probably heard his music before and you didn't know. He passed away earlier this year due to complications after surgery. So we kind of wanted to play this song as both a Christmas tune, but also kind of a memorial to him because I did meet him many years ago when I went on a college tour in Alabama. A very nice gentleman. And that's a huge loss to the band world. He wrote a lot of music for us. So this is African Bell Carol by Robert W. Smith.